Yeah, I've been stuck here, Chad. We're in the, I don't know, what is this? The back rooms? This is the pool rooms. Real liminal to start off with. Anyways, welcome to everyone who's waited for, I don't know, 7 minutes. Wow, it took me 7 minutes to get ready for this. But yeah, this is gonna be a new game that came out, and it might look a bit familiar to some of you. Pools, if that rings a bell, right? This is, yeah, one of those Unreal Engine 5 games. So I'm just gonna put a bit of a disclaimer at the start. The stream might chug. This might kill my PC. And if that happens, I would really appreciate if anyone would tell me that I'm lagging, that my mouth isn't moving, that I'm phasing in between realities. That'd be very helpful, because I do have a PNG ready. A new PNG ready. You've probably seen it before, though. But let's see. We have just this game today, so hopefully it lasts us a few hours. If not, then yeah, short stream tonight, guys. Don't pee in the pool. Also, welcome Dachi, welcome Peter, welcome Cloud, welcome Fef, and welcome Carrot. I'll try not to pee in the pool. Yeah, you never know. If the water's really warm, then it's you know how they dip people's hands, sleeping people's hands into water and make them pee? Is that real? Yeah, maybe that's gonna make me lose my continence and become incontinent. Wait, is that not a thing that's like a meme, isn't it? People just dip sleeping people's hands into warm dishes of water and they pee. What did I say? I didn't say any. Didn't say that, did I? I didn't say come. I said pee, right? Wet feet. Yeah, chat. So my feet are wet right now. Also, I lost my hat somewhere. I dropped it down a very bottomless pit. Or at least I think it was bottomless. I yelled at it, and my voice just echoed forever. I've never heard of this, but then again, I'm not looking at women peeing. Listen, it's women and men that get their hands dipped into water and they start peeing themselves. It's normal. I dropped my hat in the pools. Oh, geez, it's gonna be all wet. I'll need a new hat. Every time my hat gets wet, I need a new hat. But yeah, this is going to be one of those weird, I say weird, atmospheric games. And honestly, I'm all for it. I understand the men part. I like men. Sorry, I wanted to mention. Yeah, yeah. That's our classic Dachi, isn't it? But yeah, this is one of those games where you're just kind of walking around, taking in the sights, the smells. Because, let's be honest, you can kind of smell the chlorine in the air just through your screen, can't you? And the sounds, which are fluorescent lights mixed with water, mixed with the sound of my PC taking off. I do have everything on the highest possible graphics settings with DLSS on because I don't want to... Right, maybe I should lower myself just a little bit. Here. I don't want to lag too much. My energy bill... It is winter, so I can afford to use my PC as a heater. But I'd really rather not pay that additional bill. My stream looks fine? That's good. That's really good. What are men? I like carrots. I like carrots too. They have a... I think our protagonist is a little bit out of shape. They have a bit of a natural sweetness to them, don't they? They're versatile, and yeah, carrot cake is one of my favorite cakes. But no, I played pools a long time ago, back when it released, I think. And I thought to myself, okay, well, that's probably my favorite backrooms type game. My favorite liminal type game. My small receptors are broken from sniffing too much grass chemicals. Ooh, like that's not good. Like pesticides. You've been huffing pesticides, Fef? But so far, it kind of reminds me a lot of pools. Yeah, I actually heard that the developer for this had taken assets from pools, but I don't think that's true. I think that they just, both developers of pools and Liminalcore use the same assets from the asset store. And also, how hard can it be to make just like tiles, right? Very, very strange to levy such an accusation against the developer. But no, this is very obviously inspired by pools. And listen, I think that backrooms type games, liminal type games, are all very derivative of each other. You're not going to see much in the way of explosive innovation, but you're going to see games build on top of each other on the shoulders of giants. Not OSHA approved from that chem shed, right? You should be wearing a respirator around all that stuff. Yeah, I actually remember, if any of you guys know what Roundup is, this pesticide, this really big pesticide for farmers and stuff, they were arguing that it was safe, like super safe, you could even drink it. And so someone said, okay, well, try drinking a glass, to one of the executives. He didn't drink it. Yeah, he said, okay, well, all this stuff is safe to drink, this pesticide is safe to drink. He didn't drink it. If I get sued for that, I'll be upset. But hopefully I don't get sued for making that statement. We needed a proper chem shed, not a shipping container with a whirly vent, right? You need some ventilation. But otherwise, if you don't have ventilation, you probably need a respirator, right? But no, I love these types of games because you kind of just feel like you're here. For me, yeah, I was actually here. For the past day, that's pretty loud. For the past day, I've been subsisting on nothing but mushrooms growing out of the corners of this game. And chlorinated water. At least I think it's chlorinated. Did we just go into a circle? I actually can't tell. No, we didn't. A reminder to never drink glyphosate. You gotta dilute it 1 to 1,000 with water to be able to drink it. I had a chem teacher who told me that hydrogen peroxide actually naturally decomposes into water and oxygen just as a reaction to being hit with light, basically. That's why they all come in really opaque brown bottles or black bottles, just to minimize the light penetration and the... What is it called? Yeah. The splitting of the hydrogen peroxide atoms. Not atoms, molecules. So I figured, okay, that means if I leave it out long enough, I'd be able to drink it. She said, yeah. Then I found out later that if I just drank hydrogen peroxide, I'd be dead. She said she's a chem teacher. Just got so sick of my jokes that she said, okay, well, yeah, you can drink it. You can drink this poison. I was a bit of a rowdy kid when I was in school. All the way up until, like, yeah, even high school. Let's go, he can drink the chloride. Yeah, I can, once. Yeah, we saw the same things in pools, didn't we? I say we, I played pools, but yeah, pools was this game, pretty much exactly the same as you see right here. House. Why is there a house? It was a bit more played straight. Dihydrogen monoxide. I can drink that, yeah. I can drink that. H2O. I remember they did a poll, a public poll, some people, and they made a petition to eliminate dihydrogen monoxide from drinking water. And I think most of the people that they asked signed the petition. They just saw dihydrogen monoxide. Oh, that sounds like a chemical. Get the chemicals out of the drinking water. They signed it. That was like a big video back in the day, back in the old internet days, wasn't it? I say the old internet days, it was like 10 years ago. I just got an achievement saying there's definitely something in the water. I heard something in the water. So I guess that was supposed to be like a spook, a scare. Yeah, this game really makes you thirsty, doesn't it? I'm gonna drink some water. No, I think there are maybe two types of liminal space / backrooms games. The first type is, well, you're kind of looking at it right now. More atmospheric, more just walking simulator. I don't even know if you can call this a game. It's more like an interactive showcase of a map, isn't it? It's very immersive. It focuses on immersing you, on putting you straight into the actual space, which I like that the most. And there are a few VR chat maps that I really like, that I've heard of. There's one that I really like that I haven't actually been to myself. But they're the same in that they try to be very immersive experiences. Oh, hi Radimus. Welcome. Thank you for the first time chat. And it just tries to make you actually feel like you're there. And that's it. What is happening? What? Why the stinger? This would be a great promotional video for a pool resort. Maybe if you remove all the weird, scary noises and all the stingers. But no, I thought the same thing, actually. They should make, well, kind of the same thing. They should make interactive maps on say, VR chat for, like, a life-scale McDonald's, a life-size scale Walmart, stuff like that. And I think people would love to just play there because they recognize those places. And it's like, no matter where you go, the McDonald's is going to stay the same. No matter where you go, Walmart's going to stay the same. And it's so recognizable and familiar to you. And you feel a sense of, instead of being in, I don't know, a medieval fantasy castle, you get to just hang out at Walmart with your friends. You get to hang out at the AMC theater with your friends. And I think that's a little bit more meaningful. It hits a little closer to home. It's easier to insert yourself there, especially in something like VR chat where it's a social game. Imagine hanging out in like a 1-to-1 size mall or I don't know, an airport. Airport sounds weird, but honestly, it'd be pretty cool. Me drinking the pool water, so there's none left for the children. You'd have to drink a lot of pool water, Fef. Are you ready to drink all this? All of this? Because you have to drink it all. Pissing in the ball pit. Right. Isn't that why they stopped with the ball pit? What is this? Yeah, so I guess the same thing happened in pools. You just had massive voids that emanated rumbling sounds. Okay, I don't actually remember if that happened in pools. I feel like it did. I don't know if I should be running because my guy sounds really tuckered out every single time I let go of the shift key. Fef the vacuum, ready to drink. Yeah, we call him the vacuum. Never mind, I'm not gonna finish that. I don't want to be mean to my Fef here. Wait, that would just kill you, right? Wouldn't that just kill you? Just going down this slide, going straight down? That seems like a very high velocity slide too, because if you want to make it all the way across this horizontal section, you gotta be going pretty fast. So you'd be hitting this water. This, okay, let's be honest, shin deep for regular people, knee deep for me. This knee deep water at terminal velocity. Yeah, you'd turn it all red, is what you'd do. Wait, what is that? Oh. Oh. I wonder if there are more slides we can go down. Because we only went down one slide so far. Waist deep at best. Very not safe. Oh, okay. Chat, this is where Mario goes up. Backwards. Why are the moans of the damned coming through that stairwell? I don't know. But let's not go there. It's not accessible anyway, so it's fine. You know, I used to try to backwards long jump in real life. Yeah, at my okay, listen, actually, literally, at my grandma's house, she used to have a staircase, a really long staircase. It was lined with carpet, and I would just slide down it butt first, backwards. Acting like I was Mario. Actually. Yeah, that hurt. It hurt, but it was fun. And I would, every once in a while, I would just start doing backflips. Not backflips. Backward cartwheels, would it be? I would just fall and tumble my way down the stairs. It was a big staircase, too, so it was a lot of fun. I am very surprised I didn't break my neck back then. But yeah, I like these types of environments because they feel so... For one, they feel kind of familiar, but also very alien in terms of structure because they're so open. You don't see places like this in real life, ever. It would be extremely cool to have an art installation that's this expansive, that's this broad in atmosphere and scope. But also, it would probably cost like $500 million, so that's why it doesn't exist. It'd probably exist otherwise. I wonder, actually, they should make a backrooms-themed escape room. Right? That would make a lot of money. At least I think. Are we headed? Oh. Oh, so it wasn't just a black void. I was fully expecting just an invisible wall to stop me. But I'm glad that there's not any such thing. Does this kill us if we go? No, it doesn't. Oh. Fall into the void. Get lost in the void is the achievement I got. So as I said in a few streams ago, this is probably one of those aerated water things. So if you fall down, you just sink all the way down. Or maybe we're just heavy. Some people are just not very buoyant. I was always told as a kid, and yeah, very, 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 very long time ago, I was always told that if I'm ever stuck in a well, just float on your back. Just stand on your back. Not stand on your back, just stay on your back and then you'll live. You won't drown or anything. Not to say that I've ever been near a well in my entire life. I don't know why I was giving that advice. Maybe I looked like the kid that would be stuck in the well calling out for help from a dog. But that's just the advice I got. I was talking about how there are two types of video games for these liminal spaces. Oh, I think it's just... yeah, just darkness over there. I remember, yeah, someone on the Steam page for this game wrote in the reviews, a bad review, saying that they zoomed in once, and there's no actual like feedback for zooming in besides just the zoom in. You don't hear anything, because you usually get that UE5 zoom in noise that's like... Oh, hi Sloth, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're playing Liminal game. But you usually get that noise. And he didn't realize he was zoomed in, so he just played the entire game while with his FOV like this. Just playing it like this. He got really frustrated and then said, okay, well, I found out that you can zoom in. But there was no way for me to tell that. So I'm bad review. No negative review. This is not an exit. It said exit. Where's the exit? Oh, wait, maybe here? There's a rare bone condition that makes your bones 3 times stronger, but the downside is you aren't buoyant. I feel like I would take that. Yeah, I would take that in a heartbeat. Oh, it is an exit. Well, I doubted the sign for no good reason. Yeah, I've learned not to trust signs or arrows or anything of this sort in my backrooms liminal type games. I've been on the hunt for the perfect backrooms game, and I've yet to find it. Pools is the closest thing. Perfect by my standards, by the way. Not by anyone else's. But hopefully this is a good runner-up, or maybe it will be better. But I don't know. Hard to beat that. But the second type of backrooms game I was thinking of is more along the lines of just having lots and lots of entities chasing you. And I feel like those types of games... Wait. Okay, alright. Alright, that's the world snake from Norse mythology. What? Why? So there are entities in this game? Okay, alright. Hopefully we don't get chased by anything, because I actually dislike games like that. Not only because I don't like getting chased by stuff, because okay, here's the thing about being chased in a video game. Sure, it's scary for a little bit. Huh? Wait, are all these different paths? Oh, they are. No, I think they lead to the same place. Not only... It's scary for a little bit, but once you kind of do it for long enough, once you get chased for long enough, it loses all of its atmosphere, all of its scariness. Because you're basically just going toe-to-toe with the AI at that point, right? And you're trying to... If it's good enough, and by good, I mean competitive enough and catches you really well, it gets really frustrating. We are climbing these ladders in the loudest way possible. Sorry about that, chat. In case it's pretty loud for you guys. It is really loud for me. Everything else is just fine, though. But you end up just more frustrated than you are scared. And that's not how a horror game should be. I think... Hey, it's light. Going down an intestinal tract. Alright, why not? Why did they put Pepe in the game? Oh, his eyes track you. Wait, is that legal? It doesn't have like a copyright? Alright, well, oh, ooh. Does this guy's eyes? Yeah, he does. I think we might have infringed on a copyright, and I think this might be a little bit different from pools. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if in some other country, maybe some Eastern European country, you had Pepe the Frog toys and Pepe the Frog unlicensed statues and stuff at the play parks. Because that's a big thing with popular IPs, right? You have lots of Pomni plushes that are completely, absolutely unlicensed. Pomni toys, Pomni plushes. By the way, chat, there's something that I want, but I also just... It's a little bit expensive. But I really want it. Are these Pac-Man ghosts? No, there's no Pinky. Whoa! Oh, Jesus! God! Why did they make noises? No, that was more of a cute noise than it was a scary noise. Oh, I didn't expect to bump into one backwards. No, there's a Skibbity toilet toy on Amazon right now. You can look it up. And it's $50. Your brother and dad isn't gonna save you now. Listen, I don't think I need saving from. Oh God, that guy's eyes are completely dilated. He's zoinked out of his mind. I probably don't need saving from the the elongated cylinders in Unreal Engine 5. That's what these are actually, right? Oh, these types of slides. I remember seeing these types of slides only in Left 4 Dead 2. I haven't seen them in real life yet. But I know they're a thing at fairs and stuff, right? Pepe is the world frog. Is he? Wait. When it comes to recognizable frogs, yeah, I think Pepe probably has the top spot. Can we actually slide down these? These look a bit shallow to me. Oh, we can. That was... I almost hit the wall. Okay. I've seen a few in real life. Some with water. Oh, that sounds like it'd be fun, but... I'm gonna be honest. When I look at a site like this, imagine it being outdoors. It looks like it's made of pure metal. That's gotta retain heat like crazy. And you said some with water, so that means the rest don't have water. So that means you're just like cooking yourself when you're going down it. And it's one thing to just sit on a piece of hot metal. Is that a place that I can go to? It's one thing to just sit on a piece of hot metal, like a bench or something, right? That's hot for a second, and then your body cools it down. Like the heat goes to your body. If you go down a slide, you're touching hot metal all the way down. Oh, plastic? Still, plastic still retains heat pretty well, doesn't it? That one's a lot bigger than the other one was. You know what would actually make this game look crazy good? Path tracing. But, at the same time, I don't think anyone's computer on Earth can handle it. Usually when you see these things, you should go down the stairs, but let's take a chance to go down the slide. I hope it doesn't, like, chop us in half. Like in all those black rooms. Oh. Ooh, okay, whoa. That was close. They put a children's slide here. So this is for the kids to go down. Straight into the water for them to die. Why would they put that there? That's why you use inflatable donuts or mats. Or mats? Oh, they use mats. Like blankets and stuff, huh? That makes sense, but that's still... I don't know, just make them water slides. Make them all water slides, you know? Maybe here? No, I think it's just... I think these are all just detours. But I don't like the liminal space games that are just... Well, they're mostly backrooms games. Let's be honest, they're all backrooms games. Every single liminal space game is just gonna be a backrooms game. I don't like it. I wish there was more to it than just backrooms. Oh, this is where we're supposed to go? It's the same intestinal slide that we went down last time. Huh? Where did it lead us? It's the right direction. But most backrooms games are just, oh, here you're gonna get chased by this. Oh, you gotta collect the keys. You gotta do these puzzles while you're being chased. Remember the 5th of November? What is the 5th of November? Oh, there's Pepe again. I used to call him Peep, and then I was corrected after calling him Peep for like 3 years, and then I felt very embarrassed after that. Can we go down the slide? No, we can't. It also looks to be made of a strange material like porcelain. I just want it to be December, so it's Christmas/birthday and a break from college. Oh, happy early birthday. When's your birthday, by the way? I heard that kids who have birthdays at or around Christmas actually don't like it that much. Kids, specifically, because, of course, their birthdays are usually lumped in together with Christmas. And so it's like, oh, here's your Christmas and your birthday presents. And it's like 75% of what they would have gotten otherwise if their birthday was in, I don't know, May. The gunpowder treason and plot. Oh, that's is that the Zorro thing? I forgot. Guy Fawkes is what I was thinking of, not Zorro. Thank you, Twitch app, for the delayed stream notification. Welcome, Theta. Sorry about the Twitch being being late. What is this? What is this number? What does this mean? This is 2.8. Wait. 281 million? He quit smoking in 10 days. Honestly, it would take me more than 10 days to read that book. Huh? What does the number mean? Is this... Wait, what is that? I was gonna say time since Unix time, but... No, that's probably too nerdy, right? Guy Fawkes and V for Vendetta thing. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah. But as much as I enjoy the fantastical and, yeah, the broad and just huge, airy environments of these types of games, I wish it would do more with, you know, in terms of textures, in terms of actual map. Because we've seen tiles, and let's be honest, these are just default UE5 materials, right? Still a few weeks before my birthday, so a long date. Oh, so I was almost close, I think. Maybe I was off by a factor of 10. Quit smoking instantly with this one weird trick. Just being shot? No, because you'd be smoking out of the hole that you got shot through, right? So, yeah, these are just regular default UE5 materials and textures. And as vast as this game is, and as much as I like that, I would like something a little bit more dense in terms of detail. So, caution signs? Are we not supposed to be up here? Huh. I don't see why I wouldn't just ignore this, but yeah, if I were actually here, and I am actually here, that's why my hat's gone. That's why I can't find my hat. That's what we're looking for, by the way. We're not looking for my halo here. We're looking for my hat. But if I were actually here, I would probably just ignore those signs, you know, if it was possible for me to. It's not. There's some kind of force of authority forcing me to not disobey the signs. My halo is not gone forever, as a matter of fact. I still believe. I still think it can be found. Did we go here? Or yeah, we go down. We go down, I think. Alright, just bear with me, protagonist. I know you don't have much in the way of cardio, but okay, I can't really blame him. He just went down so many stairs. Oh, VVVTube, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you guys don't get sound alerts for those, but I do, and they're extremely loud. I got kind of jump scared by it. My heart started beating really fast for a second. I'm using it as a ceiling light. My halo? Your design is so cute. I love it. Thank you. I mostly designed it myself. Okay, my wings. Here. If I can show you my wings. Maybe. Okay, you can see most of them. My wings were designed by my mama, but the rest of the design I did myself. What is this? Oh, you know, I used to have these at my. God. It's a cute noise. It's cute noises. It's scary. Why did they make it cute noise? Why not make it like a blood-curdling scream? Why do they have to make it cute noises? This makes me embarrassed when I get scared by it. We're gonna get you to affiliate. I'm not gonna turn on affiliate, actually. That's the thing. I'm gonna turn, maybe one day. But, as much as I like emotes, I hate ads. And I'm mostly a viewer on Twitch. Yeah, I'm mostly a viewer on Twitch, and I decided, okay, well, ads kind of suck. I don't want to subject people to, I don't know, 3 minutes of ads every hour, or 30 seconds of ads right when starting a stream. Wait, why does he have is that a butt? Does he have a butt on the back of his head, or is he just sculpted like that? There are a couple of Pepe cake emotes, aren't there? For some reason. I don't know, ad breaks help my throat. Yeah, that makes sense. But it's a thing about control, I guess. I want to be able to control all the parts of my stream, so I take a break whenever I feel like I need to take a break. You can turn off ads as affiliate? Can you? Actually? I thought you had to have ads. I thought you had to have at least a 30-second ad. Wow, that's really loud. Let's get away. Let's get away from that. I think we get the point. 1950s era. But you see lots of houses just like this in other backrooms type games. Also, oh yeah. This game, as well as the previous game, okay, I say previous game, not same developer. This game, as well as Pools, were both based off of an artist's. Oh, there's the ball pit that you pee into. Those are really big balls. Wow. I wish we had big balls like that in our ball pit. No, we got the small balls in our ball pit. In our McDonald's. Yeah, those are almost the size of beach balls. Jeez. Great. This area is... There's no reason for water to be in this area besides to make your feet wet. Whoever designed this is an absolute psycho. Oh, now our pants are wet too. Wait, fork path? I wonder. Okay. All these types of games just present you with the illusion of choice, which I'm not totally against. I like it when games lead you down a certain path without you noticing. I really like that. Because it means you don't really miss on much. Because if I have to go back in the game and play it multiple times to get every single route, I am kind of bummered by that. I know lots of people do like that, though, because it adds to the replayability of a game. But for me, it's like I want all of my experience to be concentrated down into one playthrough, if that makes sense. And if there is a new Game Plus, the smallest... Oh, they're mandatory. You can set frequency and how long. So you're telling me you can set a 30-second ad every 1 minute if you like... Yeah, if I had... If I ever get 1 million concurrent viewers, maybe I'll do that. And then make enough to retire off of. In like 10 seconds, 10 minutes. Wait, are we in a theme park ride? Oh, they're still staring at us. The other Pepe the Frogs weren't staring at us though. Oh, I think they were. I just didn't notice. The flowers have eyes, and they're staring at us. Ooh. Something I noticed in a lot of these types of games, especially pool rooms games, well, really any liminal spaces game, they like to put ceilings that are just the outside world, the outdoor sky, and kind of make you feel like you're in a manufactured environment. And I like that feeling. I like the feeling that, well, liminal spaces in general give you, that makes you feel like you're in a place that isn't quite right. A place that seems like it's trying to be a legitimate place. For the most part, I feel like the pool rooms aren't that. Because besides all the tiles and, I don't know, the general familiarity of being in a pool, right? It's bizarre. You don't see it in real life much. I would like to see these types of ceiling. Would you even call it ceiling wallpaper? It's called ceiling paper. What is it called? These types of ceilings more often. These types of painted ceilings where it just looks like outside, because it's just like a novelty, you know. All the indoor pools I've been to have abundant natural lighting. That makes sense, because you want people to feel comfortable. You want people to feel closed in and claustrophobic. And I feel like this game actually does kind of make you feel like you're closed in, like you're trapped, like the walls are closing in onto you, even though all the places are all just completely huge and almost empty. I say empty in like a good way. Empty as in it's just a lot of area and atmosphere. Have we been here before? No. I'm just going crazy. I think we go down. My room used to be painted like that when I was young. When I was a kid, I used to have glow-in-the-dark star stickers on my ceiling. So whenever the lights turned off, I would be able to look up and see stars, the night sky, on my ceiling. And it was really nice. That said, I never had the lights off because I was a scaredy cat, and I didn't like the night. I'm actually disappointed with pools now because it looks like it's just recycled assets. Yeah, that's pretty much. I can't believe I paid $10. I think this one was what, $14? But I don't mind recycled assets. I really don't, because it feels like this is where I should be going. Are they turning towards me? Ooh, I don't like that. Stop it. They're just all gonna make noises at me, aren't they? Maybe not. Okay, good. Yeah, that noise isn't gonna scare me anymore. You still have yours? Wait. Your what? You still have your what? Your pools? Or the stars? You have stars? We used to get gold stars back in elementary school. Don't you guys remember? I used to get so many gold stars, and yeah, I don't know why kids actually like those. Oh, glowing stickers. I don't know why kids actually like glowing stars, like the gold stars. It's just a sticker, you know? But it seems like a really effective way to get kids to work hard. For the most part. Where did we just... Yeah, we just circled around, so that wasn't where we were supposed to go. This kind of looks like a promising place. Maybe. It kind of looks like a dead end now that I look at it. Ooh. It's really sloppy. Guys. What? Why is it misaligned? These are all aligned normally. That one's not. Okay. So if we fall down here... Oh. We just die. You got gold stars? I did. As a kid, whenever you got a really good... No. We had what was called accelerated reading. So, you would get gold stars if you read books. And I basically read all the Harry Potter novels that were out at the time. And then I got gold stars for all of them. And the harder the books you read, the more gold stars you got. So I was good enough that I got an award. Good enough at reading books and I don't know, partaking in this form of entertainment that is completely just a hobby for most people that partake in it. Yeah, I don't know why it was pushed so hard. That said, I have a few friends that work in schools. Yeah, it's not looking good. For those of you who are working right now in like high skill areas where you have to read and write and do math and stuff, your job's safe. Don't worry about it. Your job's safe, absolutely. Yeah, kids are reading at... Okay. As boomer as it sounds, back in my day, back in my day, kids used to read at, I don't know, 6th grade kids used to read at 9th grade levels. They would always say, oh, you're reading at a 9th grade level, you're reading at an 11th grader level. Yeah, they're reading below their their grade levels now. It's not good. It's really bad. I remember getting an award for reading 500. 500? Okay. Well, I wasn't... it wasn't that much. I read maybe 20. Remember eBay from like 20 years ago? If you got, I think, 20 good reviews, they used to send you a yellow star... Whoa! A yellow star pin. See, that sounds awesome. I don't know how it was elsewhere, but here in Germany, they stopped sending these out relatively quick. Yeah, because eBay's become a pretty big thing, huh? Oh, just regular frog this time, huh? Does he have bloodshot eyes? Oh my... Ooh. Poor guy. Oh yeah, that does make sense that other animals can get blood... Other animals can get bloodshot eyes. Kids are just using ChatGPT to read for them now. They're using ChatGPT for... Yeah, they are using ChatGPT for their homework and stuff. Because why not? Why wouldn't you? This game's big on the frogs. For sure. I still like my trophy for having distinctly high English marks and reading books. I have all my trophies too. I don't know where they are. I think they're just in a box somewhere. Oh, this is... Butt Blaster 3000. If you lose traction there... Oh. Well, chat, welcome to the ball pit. That's weird. Why are there ball physics? That's pretty impressive, actually. I'm not losing any frames. And all these balls are physical items. Like, you can see, this is a floor. Like, the blurry part is a floor, and all the more distinct balls are actually balls that are actually moving with each other. Huh. I feel like a force of nature just walking through this place. Hey Noah, I heard you like balls in your... That's not true. I used to dive into the ball pit as a kid when I was at the McDonald's as a kid. Also, those don't get clean, do they? This slide is gonna break my back. Yeah, absolutely. That would have killed anyone, I think. That was probably a form of euthanasia slide. So, children's play area, I'm guessing? It's a lot... This is a lot less inviting than the last area, I'm gonna say. But, I always like checkered flooring. There's something whimsical about it. There's something magical about it. Literally. Feels like a magician's room whenever you have checkered flooring. For some reason, I've never seen this type of flooring in real life. I guess it evokes chess too much for people to like it. Wait. I just got an achievement called Familiar Place. This place seems familiar. Is this from an actual, like, Backrooms image? Like one of those community contributed images that are just famous? Animorphs was 54 books alone. It was 54? Star Wars had 60 novels. Oh my god. I'm not surprised about Star Wars, but Animorphs, wow, that's a lot. So I need some water. Getting hiccups. Star Trek was 2,200 books. That seems like too much. That seems like a lot. The rest was stuff about that was in my school and local library. Yeah, there was. I remember this news report. Yeah, someone at a local library, not a local library, elementary school library or middle school library. I think it was elementary school actually. Wow, this is a pretty cool effect. Almost ruined by the fact that my camera is turning like 2 degrees every second. But I always like these effects in games. But there was this middle school, I remember, that was in the news. Because, and you can look this up if you want to. They had, so middle schools, they basically, elementary schools, any school in America, they basically buy their own books most of the time. Sometimes they're donated books, but most of the time they buy them. Yeah, someone bought Kobayashi-san, Maid Dragon, for their middle school. And they showed it off. They showed off the ecchi pages on the TV report, the news report on TV. And they're like, they're showing this to kids at our schools. I can't believe it. Why would they show this to us? Welcome, Sauceman. Welcome. Yeah, I remember you. First time chat. Congratulations on the first time chat. Okay, yeah. Close the door. Okay. He's just kind of breathing on us. Okay, he's just gonna breathe on us too. Let's get out of here. We've gone from kind of darkly lit, normal children's playrooms to demented children's playrooms that are well lit. So, okay. No mouth here. They really like this ceiling asset, don't they? These light assets. So many familiar places. Yeah. Okay, yeah, get out of here. Let's get out of there. I don't wanna disturb these people. They're probably on the toilet, right? That's how people react when you... Can we even fit down here? Oh, I guess we can. Chat. We're in the playroom. The playroom with the ball pits. Womb. I said womb. What? I did... That doesn't scare me anymore. It's fine. I remember the... Yeah, these are just like how they used to be in McDonald's, except a lot bigger, obviously. But when you were, what, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old? Yeah, it felt this big. It'd be nice to have, like, an adult playroom to go to. Those exist, don't they? I used to run the anime club in high school, and the biggest crisis we had to deal with was this lady trying to have all manga purged from the local library due to her kid checking out a manga that had an ecchi page in it. 1 page. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's... Some parents are just really overprotective. Also, it's high school. It's high school. The kids have seen worse. It's like just 1 ecchi page it's nothing. I have to ask, is it a meme that you can see through the slits in the American toilet stalls, or is it real? It's real. You can do that. Is that... It's because of the tolerances. I know German engineering is to the point where they can have seamless toilet stalls, but American engineering is a bit too crude. Even more so than the amount of water in American toilets. They pared down on that, actually. Yeah, so... Something I learned recently. American toilets used to be... Back in the 80s, the 90s, I think. 70s too, obviously. Before the 2000s, they used to flush an insane amount of water. And to this day, those toilets are called super flushers, I think. I don't know. I don't know why they have a nickname. I think there may be some kinds of toilet enthusiasts in the world, so they call them super flushers. And the toilets of today... Obviously, they're mandated to use less water, and they don't flush as well. So that's about it. That's all. That's the fun fact that I know. Which kind of tells you a lot about me if I consider that to be a fun fact. I'll never forget my girlfriend and I see an 8-year-old watching porn at the library. Oh my god, did you tell his parents? Did you tell their parents? I'd probably like flag down a librarian or something and be like, hey, this kid is, yeah, he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. The Germans got super weapons and seamless stalls, but they definitely can't code Hunt Showdown. Well, not every German's the same. As a unit, together as a unit, they're very efficient and get work done very well. Flush twice. Wait, did I just crash? Oh no. I just went through this ball pit so fast that I interacted with probably every ball in the ball pit and I froze for a second. Time to run away from more toilets. Run away from toilet. Oh, the Skibidi toilet. Yeah, maybe they can... It's probably not what you were talking about. But maybe they can add the super flushers. Skibidi toilet lore. Yeah, you literally have to flush multiple times. And if it overflows, then you just run away. With the new toilets. Of course I told his parents. His mom didn't believe me until she came over to his screen as he frantically tried to wipe the computer's history. No, I read a book called Sexy Lady. It was called Sexy Lady, it was a book. No, it's a comic character. It's a character from the FNAF universe. I was watching a FNAF video. Sexy Lady, Sexy Foxy Lady. Toilets were one of my childhood fears. That must have taken a long time to get potty trained. I actually, God, jeez, why did you have to remind me? I actually remember being potty trained now. It's one of those formative memories. You used to have those booster seats that you had to sit on because obviously you couldn't. Clowns. So, do we interact with you? No. Am I just lost? Game's getting real loud. I don't think I should be lost, right? Let's try to find our exit anyways. Over here. How am I lost in a maze that's completely transparent is my question. Maybe the fact that it's transparent makes it worse. Because everything just kind of looks like you've already been there. Wait, I've been here before. Chat, I'm lost. I'm lost in the children's play place. No, we went up here. So we go here and... oh jeez. Oh my god. Chat. I'm stuck. At this point I just will... Oh, I think we found it. Wow, they made that purposefully confusing and hard to get out. No, we were just here. Ah, man. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. You want me to call your mom and get you out? Yeah. I'm lost. I think I used to get lost in the McDonald's place too. I'm gonna be honest, those places were really cramped. Can we go through? No. It would be nice if we could jump. It'd be nice if we could climb. Am I gonna have to use the right hand roll? Am I gonna have to... Oh, thank you for following, Mr. Saucepan. Really appreciate it. This has to be the exit, right? Chat? Right, chat? No. Getting lost again. We're away from the music, though, so that's nice. Hand the controller to your older brother. I don't have an older brother. I'm an only child. That said, I'm technically not an only child, but all my siblings are so old. They're like tens or even hundreds of thousands of years older than me. so I've never known them. Never interacted with them. There are balls here. Yeah. It's a dead end. Dead end, of course. More music. I'm beginning to think that there's no exit. This is probably the end of the game. Your family's balls are there? What? No, not in this ball pit, no. I used to think that family jewels were actually family jewels, like heirlooms passed down in the family. And I thought, wait, why don't I have any family jewels? It would be nice to have an heirloom. It would be nice to have some pretty jewels, like an emerald and rubies. That's what your family jewels used to mean? Oh, that makes sense. All right, yeah. So I was right on the money, huh? Chat, we're lost. It's not good. It's actually not good. Right. I know what to do. I'll go down here. I cannot go up this slide. This is new, though. I think this is new. I feel like we've gone to... Yeah, we haven't been here before, right? Does this wrap around? Maybe? What if the exit is past the stairs in the ball pit you arrived in? Oh, I hope that's... I hope you're... No. Please, no. Noah's One-chan is a biblically accurate angel. I'm biblically accurate. I have wings. I can even get 6 wings if I want to. I'll just have to go into my rigging files real quick for maybe 20 minutes. No, that has to be the exit. How do you get there? How do you get there? Okay. Stupid camera focusing on the wrong thing. Stupid music making me lose track of what I'm thinking about. So we have to go above where we are right now. How would we go there? You're the most corrupt angle I've ever met. What am I? 267.15 degrees? Sorry, that was the worst joke I could have made. No, the worst joke I could have made probably would have been 666 degrees, right? No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck here. The music sounds like it's getting... It's loudest right around there. At that part of the wall. No, actually there are 2 places where it's loudest. It's playing from either side, I think. Wow! How do we get out? What? Stuck. I'm stuck. How am I stuck so much? I finally understand what Ray is trying to say. Noah is the angel devil. I'm not. I don't kill people that touch me. Oh, spoilers, by the way. Sorry. Wait, that's not really spoilers. So his power was known for a while. That's a boy, right? The angel devil's a boy. At least I think. Yeah, see, how are we supposed to get over there? Get over there by... Theta, I think you were right. Oh, Theta, I think you were right. But how do we get back? Is the question. Maybe through here? Why is it so confusing? How am I so lost? Usually with mazes... Okay, you have an hour left. I can go to the bathroom. What? Whoa. Huh? Did I just make it out? I wasn't paying attention. Did I just make it out? That looks like it's from pools too. Yeah, those marble figures. I'm not a lolly shoda. That's not true. I'm not even a shoda. I'm older than everyone here. I'm like 3,000, okay? Yeah, I've been through the ringer. Quite a few. No, actually, no. Please. This has to stop. As silly as Pepe is, he's not gonna bring me much comfort in a maze like this. I'm gonna get PTSD from all these playpens. That said, if I were a kid, this would probably be an absolute dream to play in. But I'm not. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to find my hat. I can't find my hat. No, not the music again. Oh no, I just looped around. I don't like that. I'm close to the end? Am I actually? I can't tell. Okay, I might be physically close to the end. But the cold hard truth of it is, we might be stuck here for an hour. Because I was completely lost. I wonder why these types of playpens have died out though. I think there are maybe a few places that still have, that are like dedicated play sites, right? So like actual companies that handle the entire... There are no ball pits anymore, huh? Because they can't clean all of them, can they? I've not seen a ball pit since maybe 2006. It's been that long. Crazy, right? I know McDonald's took all of theirs down, but beyond that, even like places, like kids areas in any building, I don't see them anymore. Which is sad. It's kind of sad, isn't it? They would need a claw machine to extract people from this thing. Would you pay $5 per try to extract someone from a ball pit with a claw? Well, there are 2 playthroughs I found. One that took an hour at this place and one that only took 10 minutes. I'm somewhere in between, aren't I? Or maybe it's been 10 minutes. Chat, I completely forgot we were in the pool rooms. Do we really just fall down here? There are balls down here, so it should be fine. Nowadays, you can sue the place for $20 bazillion when your unbehaved kid dives headfirst into the ball pit, shallower than the hot tub streamers. Yeah, that's right. That probably is just liability, isn't it? Gotten rid of all the players. McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A had them. Taco Bell had them. Wendy's had them. I don't know. I'd never trust the Taco Bell ball pit anyways. You're going through the hole to find your halo. That looked like a bomb. There were balls at the bottom of that pit, but it turned into knee-deep water that I fell to at terminal velocity. That somehow... Listen, I have very strong legs. I got a skeb with biblically accurate legs. If you want to check out my skeb page, skeb.jp/@NoahNoel. Yeah, I had commissioned an artist that I really liked, and they gave me thunder thighs. I do appreciate the art, though. It's really nice looking. But we're back in the pool rooms. Why did I spell hole like that? Sometimes I make really weird spellings, too. Don't worry about it. Never forget that one streamer that broke her pelvis or something by jumping into the ball pit at TwitchCon. Yeah, I remember that. And it's always really strange seeing people get injured at public events and stuff. Because... I need some water. Because everyone's trying to stage a good mood, basically. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to be in a very, very bubbly mood to present and to narrate and stuff. So whenever someone gets hurt, they laugh at them. The same thing happened to that poor lady. Everyone just laughed at her, and then after maybe 10 seconds, she was still like writhing on the ground, crying in pain and just like moaning in pain. And they're like, "Oh wait, oh crap." Yeah, it's gotta feel like crap to just laugh at someone who just broke their entire femur or pelvis. You were here. You were just here. At the same time, people just in private share videos of people getting hurt and just laugh at it. There was that lady who was Was it crushing grapes with their feet and with a news reporter. And I think the news reporter even chuckled for a second after she fell. And then she made those ungodly noises. And then the news reporter realized, oh crap, this is like an emergency situation. Is she dying? Did I just laugh at someone who's dying? She did a number on her spine. Oh, she broke her back. That's right. I remember now. She broke her back, not her pelvis. I think I have some neurological issue because I laugh at hurt people even if I don't want to. See, sometimes it's just not something you can help. Because... my god. This is a cool effect. We can't walk in here. So it's all glass. We're completely not surrounded by glass. It's just an enclosure. Alright, Fef, you can start drinking now. Your glass of water for the day. Okay, chat. That's the daily recommended amount of water you should drink daily, by the way. If you guys don't know, here in America at least, we had a campaign encouraging you to drink something like 2 liters of water every day. Yeah, because that's how much your body needs. And that was a huge commercial campaign. And it became like that carrots improve your eyesight type of... Let me turn this down just a little bit. Carrots improve your eyesight type of myth. Absolutely not true. You don't need 2 liters of water per day. That's just going to make you pee 12 times or more during the course of a day. But to that end, we also had... Oh, I really like the aesthetic of this room. It feels almost cinematic. Fef, don't drink the pool water. There's pee in there. Aren't Americans drinking too much water? Yeah, we actually are. We had, years and years ago, really popular water bottles that would be like... They would have graduations on them. Is that what they're called? Like how measuring cups have graduations, or are graduated and stuff. They would have lines on them with text next to them. Instead of it being like 100 milliliters, 200 milliliters, 500 milliliters, it would be, keep going at the top. Don't stop now. You're almost there. Good job. You did it. And someone described them very aptly as praise kink water bottles, and I never was able to see them the same way again. Because, yeah, these were huge, like 32-ounce water bottles. We can absolutely walk there, right? This was an effect in pools as well. I never owned one, but a lot of people that I knew, especially girls, owned one, especially girls in high school. Why is it not centered? Are you talking about the room that we were in, the red room? Drink water when you feel thirsty. Yeah, that's right. You should eat until you don't feel hungry. And you should eat slowly, and you should drink when you feel thirsty. You shouldn't just drink water like crazy. What is this? What is this? This is far-sightedness simulator, isn't it? When you get too close to something. Does it really have to do that? I mean, this would be a really good way to mask bad texture work. Low-res textures. But at the same time, it feels like it's too much. So this is the biggest room we've been in yet. I'll turn the audio back up a bit. This is the correct advice. 2 liters a day is just a good way to flush out the system. Yeah. If you have, I don't know, rocks in your bowels, maybe you can flush some of those out. This might be the end, actually. This kind of feels like I'm moving really slow, so this feels maybe like we're close to the end. Well, we're certainly back to the same aesthetic we were at the beginning. What I liked about pools was that it became more and more strange. Huh? Oh. Yeah, let's not get hit. Let's not get eaten by a monster or anything. I think we might be getting chased, but... No, I don't think anything's moving in the darkness. They missed a really funny opportunity to just put a bottomless pit on that bridge, at the end of that bridge. Chad, you think my hat's down here? Let's give it a try. We're not dead. We're not dead? Oh no, we did die. We absolutely did. That would be very disappointing. Suddenly the game is amnesia. Yeah. Absolutely, that would be disappointing. It'd be weird. I'd be shocked by it. For what? Huh? What do you mean? No. Where's the exit? Huh? Oh, chat, where do we go? We were just there. The new music stinger means that maybe we're going... See, I don't remember where we went. Maybe there was a forked path over at the end of that area, or maybe... No, this is... We've been here before. Yeah, that was where the big glass of water is, the daily recommended dose. If I had to change my name as a VTuber, what do you think would be a good name? Let's see. Merc with a mouth. Nobody's taken that yet, right? That would be great, right? Merc with a mouth. Yeah, it's time for your rebrand. You could wear a mask too, and hide your identity, and you could just make quips, and you could break the fourth wall all the time. Kind of similar to Deadpool, but you would be funnier than Deadpool. I think we just go right this time, because yeah, left just led us in the same direction. So that was completely skippable. If we didn't go right, then what would have happened? We just not seen the content. Aw, man. Well, it's a good thing we went left. Oh? Huh? Yeah, there's something I really like about the architecture of these places. And the thing with these pools games, yeah, there's a lot of pool rooms games for some reason. I say some reason, they're cheap to make, but what's interesting about them is you're gonna have everything that's the same. All the tiles are the same. But the only thing, it makes the things that are different stand out more. And the only thing you can really change is, wow, it's making my computer lag now. I already have plans to say a balaclava if I ever do any kind of cooking streams. You don't have to show your face. Oh, well, I guess, yeah. Pottery and, not pottery? Yeah, pots and cookingware would just reflect, right? That makes sense. Oh, this must be the exit. Let's center it for theta. I think this is centered, right? Cassidy Sloth, the undead human experiment turned mercenary. That's just the same thing, isn't it? It's just the same thing. Is there any other exit? No, it's just this. Guys, I don't think you know how exhausting it is to go through this game, through this area. If you've ever been in waist deep water, you know what I'm talking about. Wait, center it. Oh, I thought I just saw a face in the background. Okay. Yeah, but with a cute name. We can always call Sloth Josephine, though. Wait, center it. But the thing that stands apart in these types of games would be the architecture. And so that makes developers put a lot more thought into how they want to make interesting shapes and geometries in their games. I'm going off center. Man. Jeez. Why is the door not centered between the windows, though? Oh, no. Why do you have to point that out? You're right. These aren't windows. They're just... I think they're billboards. Also, I'm starting to lag. Which... I thought that the lag for this game was supposed to be in Chapter 3. But no, we're in Chapter 4, and it's... Yeah, it's chugging. It's chugging, chat. I'm gonna have to reduce it a bit. For your viewing pleasure. Really bad idea to reduce the graphics settings, chat. Just crash the game. Let's see if this boots back up. Let's see if we get to... It probably doesn't save, does it? It probably just drops us back to the beginning of this room, of this area. It's okay, I'm dedicated to seeing the ending to this. Wait. Huh? Where are we? Is this where we were? Oh, I think it might have saved. Did it save? That's crazy. Wow. We're not reducing the graphics settings, by the way, no matter how much it chugs. Well, it is. It says 80 FPS on top. Okay, woo. It's getting a bit... It's traversal stutter. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, see, like this type of stuff, I love this type of stuff in my games. If I were to make a Liminals type, not a backrooms game, I wouldn't make a backrooms game, but if I were to make a Liminal type game, it would look like this. What is that? Oh, that's just water texture being broken. It's like the Escher painting. Yeah, the MC Escher painting where all the staircases are going everywhere. It just looks cool. It looks completely alien, abstract, and a place where you'd want to walk around in if you had a harness attached to you, right? Or maybe you don't want to walk up and down stairs like I do. Oh, we just dropped down? Oh. Did I somehow just guess the right areas to go to? I think I did. This isn't even a back room. This is the bureau in Germany where you need to get your official paperwork. Yeah, you have to stand in line here. And the lines wrap everywhere. Every single step is someone else. I've been to the DMV. It's not a nice place to be. But they should distribute, I don't know, lemonade or something to people that are waiting, and then that would improve the experience immensely. But yeah, government offices, not great places. Hey, another Pools reference. Play deathmatch with sniper rifles on this match? Yeah, I would instantly get vaporized by railguns. Chad, you think it's trying to tell us something? As much as I hate... Okay, that's broken. See? You see that? You see that? Sloppy. Sloppy. But as much as I hate obvious signs pointing you to where you need to go, when it's that level of obvious, I can't help but appreciate it. This is probably the end, right? About half the places we go to, it just kind of looks like it leads up to the final boss fight, or the end of the game, doesn't it? Theta, what's gotten you in a tizzy? Wait, was this in the demo? I feel like I remember this. I played the demo for this just to make sure that it ran well on my PC. It doesn't run too well, but for the most part it's fine, I think. I think this is an area in the demo, but yeah, strange that it's all the way at the end here. But I would have MC Escher stuff like that, right? I also have really densely packed areas. Wait, is this the end? This is the end of the demo. Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds. So, Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I would have really densely packed areas that are just like airports. I love airports for some reason. Did we just die? I found my hat, I think. Did I find my hat? No. There's another level? What? Where did we fall down from? Gotta have Latin music playing as a fallen lord of the backrooms arises. Okay, I would not make it into a Souls-like game. Even though that's an interesting idea. That wouldn't be my ideal at all. Is this a snake? I think this is a snake that we saw before. Also, the Monster Hunter Wilds demo, yeah, that demo was kind of a disaster when it came to performance. Ew, gross. What is this? So some kind of fungus, I'm guessing, is taking over the backrooms. Is that what this is supposed to be? There's a heartbeat. So, ew, God, I don't like it. I don't like it. The textures aren't that great, though. Yeah, but the Monster Hunter Wilds, I remember seeing a bunch of Twitter posts about how they would have weird LOD, which is level of detail. What was it called? LOD errors and stuff. So they would have just PS1 looking polygon blobs for their enemies. That probably kills us. Yep. Don't fall down flesh pits. Oh. No. Uh-oh. Please tell me that I don't have to restart. Oh. Okay, alright, I got it. That's the worst autosave location that they're... Oh, okay, good. Just had to get it just right. Good. Wow, they really made this into a complete maze, didn't they? We were here just now. We will stick to the left side. But if I were to make a liminal space game, it would have... ideally, real brands. So like Coke, Pepsi, Nike, Adidas. I don't know, Air Jordans, that's also Nike. Basically whatever, Aldi, 7-Eleven. And I would just stick them all into one map. Where you have a real life... New Jack just dropped, chat. You can't crouch. You think this is some kind of symbolism for something? Maybe some messaging here? I don't know. Oh, these are all apartments, huh? What's that guy doing? He's also watching TV. But I would have just very familiar looking places based on real places. So, maybe even photogrammetry. Is Earth a Wellington? So you have the crust, you have the mantle, you have the core. Yeah, I think it is Wellington. Counts. You think if I run around him enough, he'll get dizzy and pop away? Pop into a cloud? Yeah, probably not. Probably not, right? TV causes square eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. My eyesight's not the best, and... Hey, look at it. It's not centered. It's not centered again. Why isn't it centered? It's specifically to make Theta angry, isn't it? These are centered. Akihabara, that one town that inspired the Silent Hill game. Did it? No, there's no way, right? The Silent Hill games were just too... Wait, they took place in America, didn't they? And there's too rural, kind of, right? Boomers told me this. Now they spend 20 hours a day watching TV. I couldn't even tell if we were going forward or not. The textures are all... The lighting's so bad. Playing clicker games or hacking away at Candy Crush. Do they still play Candy Crush? Is that still a big thing? But I would love a game where you're at actual real-life places. And I love maps where you're in real-life places, like Gmod maps. Just because there's this really big sense of novelty. And who here hasn't wanted to play, I don't know, Counter-Strike in their neighborhood? Okay, that came out wrong. A heart? A map based on their house or neighborhood. That would be cool. Like rats. Rats based off of their house. Chat, we found the liminal heart. The backrooms heart. Third most pleasant sound we've heard this stream. Well, in my streams in general. So, that was the end. That was weird. That didn't seem like it would have been the end. We find the heart, and that's it. Wait, that's a lot of... Wait, 2, 3... 6, 7... No, special things don't count. So just 5 people, huh? Well, let's go back to chatting. Got some stuff to say about that game.